Well, history of issues with the TN Ready test. Back in 2016, the test vendor couldn't meet the state's online needs and then switched to paper test. Then the company couldn't deliver the paper test in time. Then a new company took over the test. Well, now the Department of Education says the testing system may have suffered a deliberate attack. Knox County Schools says everyone has a right to be frustrated.
This is a time for Knox County Schools that typically we shine. You know, we typically do really well on state assessment. So we look forward to this time. Students have worked hard to get here. Teachers have worked hard to get here. So yeah, it's a little frustrating that we, everything was ready to go, and then 2 days in a row we've been stopped.
Teachers and teaching advocates say they are worried about the delay in testing and the impact it certainly can have on students. So we want to know how you feel about TN Ready testing in East Tennessee schools. As you vote with the WBIR app, 2 local educators are here to weigh in on the merits and the drawbacks of the testing program. Gloria Johnson, a former representative and educator, and Tanya Coates, president of the Knox County Education Association. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
2 days now, no complete testing. And this question to both of you, how does this impact the students?
So it's frustrating for students, right?
Right.
As we heard earlier, that they have waited for this point to be successful in the classroom. But when you're stopped twice in a row, it's unfortunate because we're wasting valuable time that they can be learning something else. And we're actually setting them up for failure. Saying that this is okay, and it's not okay for our students to have to go through this for the 3rd time in a row.
Gloria.
Yeah, to put all that emphasis on these tests and then have the people administrating them, fall through. There's a lot of consequences for teachers and kids, but where's the accountability for Nashville and for these tests? And so the kids that I taught specifically, testing is incredibly stressful for them anyway. And so to get them prepared and get them in a place where they're ready to take those tests, and then to have this happen, you're lucky to get them back the next day. I mean, it really is a tough thing for a lot of kids that are very phobic of testing. And so to lose that right when they're ready is incredibly tough, and I'm not sure you'll get those kids back to the right mindset.
So we talked about all the challenges that we've seen over the years, be it online and then even paper and pencil testing. The $100,000 question, is there another option? Are there other solutions out there?
There are always other solutions, right? They should entrust the people that actually teach students all year long. They should be able to trust that teachers can do a pre and post test evaluation of their students, and that be reliable, and use that information instead of actually using millions of dollars that have not fell through, and keeping the fidelity of the testing in the hands of teachers.
Mm-hmm. Is that a concern? And they say information is safe, but there's always that question.
Right, absolutely. And then what a novel idea. Why don't we hire good teachers, pay them well, and allow them to teach? Because something doesn't get better by measuring it over and over and over. We need to be spending that time teaching our kids. Teachers aren't afraid of tests. We've been doing tests for years.
Exactly.
But these high stakes tests that carry so much weight are changing what we do in the classroom, and we're teaching kids to bubble in, and we're not teaching them to be critical thinkers. And I think that so much emphasis on these high stakes tests and also including them as part of the grade is a huge mistake.
Well, this is a conversation, no doubt, we could continue for quite a while. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end it right here, but thank you both for sharing us with your thoughts with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, the Tennessee State House Democrats have now called for the Education Commissioner, Candace McQueen, to resign because of these testing issues, and we have yet to receive a response from McQueen. Of course, we will let you know as information unfolds.